Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Easy Sudoku for Friday, April 21st. And since I have to start the video before I start the audio, I'm going to reset it. So, just for anybody that may be new at this, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed in every one of these rows, in every one of these columns, like this, and in a row like that, and in every 3 by 3 box. One of these areas here, exactly once each. Now, the thing about these easy things, which is where I figured I'd start, is that they give you a lot of digits, but they don't have any weird rule sets. And typically you won't see more than 5 empty cells in any row or column or 3 by 3 box. So this should be relatively easy, and as I get better at it, I'll probably try some other harder variants. But be that as it may, I don't have any ones in my top 3 rows, so I can't really do anything there. I have 2 twos. Row 2 is here. Row 3 is here. Row 1 must be in the top row because it can't be in the middle or the bottom because the 2 twos already there rule out this and this. There's only one space for a 2 in column number 3 on the top right. It's right here. In terms of 3s, I have a 3 in column 1, a 3 in column 2. The 3 in column 3 must go in the middle row, either here or here, but it can't go there because of that 3, so that's a 3. I only have one 4. In terms of 5s, I've got, there's a 5 and there's a 5. So 5 is locked into one of these 2 spots, neither of which I can rule out yet. I only have one 6. 2 7s, I have a bottom row and a middle row. I need a top row for column 2, which is forced to be there. I only have one 8 and I only have one 9. Okay, if I start looking at columns, here's column 1, here's column 2, and this is column 3, except I have a left and a middle. I need a right that also fits in column number 3 because number 1 takes the left, number 2 takes the middle, number 3 must be in the rightmost of these. And because I'm looking at the leftmost 3 columns, those are boxes 1, 4, and 7, so I need box 1 and the right. The only spot is right there. Now, when I go back to row 1, I have 7 of the 9 digits. The ones I'm missing appear to be 6 and 8. So these two are a 6-8 pair, except that cell can't be 8, so that must be 6. That's an 8. That means box 1 now is down to 2 spots left, one of which is a 4, and the other one is a 6. No, I did not scan that right. 1, 2, 3. 4 is missing. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 4 and 9. So these two are a 4-9 pair, except this one can't be 4 because there's already a 4 in that column. So that must be 9, that must be 4. That means these two are now down to 3 and 5. Neither of which I appear to be able to eliminate. These 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 are already there. These 3 are from 5, 6, 7. Now, this can't be 7. This can't be 6. This can be any of them. No, I don't think I know anything else about that. Let's see, what else can I do here? Not much, at least from the obvious things. Let's see if I can go back to row 2. I'm missing a 1, which can't go there. 2, 3, 4, 5 are spoken for. 6 and 9. So these three are from 1, 6, and 9, not 8. Except this can't be 6. This can't be 9. And this can't be 1. Well, fiddlesticks. Let's see if this helps me any. 1, 4, 5, and 8. This one can't be 8. It can't be 4. This one, 1, 4, 5, or 8, except it can't be 1 or 8. Or incidentally 4 because of the box. Just like 8's already in the box and 1's in the column, so that one must be 5. So these are now down to 1, 5. These are down to 1, 4, and 8. But this can't be 4 or 8. So that must be 1. These are now a 4, 8 pair, except this can't be 8, so that must be 4, and that must be 8. Box 3 is only missing a 1, and that's that. These two are 6 and 7, which are right ends because this one can't be 7, so that's 6. And whoops. Okay, I got 2 7s in here. Now I got 2 9s in here. Okay, well that's a problem. Let's see, that must be 7. Because that's the only way that row 1 fits in. This one I pencil marked as 1 or 6, but it can't be either 1 or 6. Let's see. If that's 7, that's 5, that's 1. Oh, that has to be 6. I can't read my pencil marks right. Which makes that 9, and now I think I'm back on track. And the top 3 rows are actually done. Okay, that should help me a lot now. Maybe not. I have to start looking for common digits. Okay, in the next 3 rows, 4, 5, and 6, I've got a run in row 6. I have a 1 in row 5. The 1 in row 4 must be on the top row, and in column 6, the only place for a 1 is there. I have 2 2s, top, middle. This one has to be on the bottom right. It must go there. And now column 9, the far right one, is now done. The only one this thing is missing is a 7. That will place my 7 in box 4 because box 5 and 6 are taken by the top and the row respectively, so columns 5 and 6 are taken care of, and the only thing left in column 4 must be on the bottom. So these should fairly all be right ends at this point. I have 3 1s, I have 3 2s, I have 2 3s. Here's a bottom row, here's a top row. Column 5 must be in the middle row. It has to go here because that's the only place for a 3. 2 4s, Column 4 is in the middle, column 6 is in the bottom, column 5 must be in the top, and the only place left is that one. And I should be away at this point, because column 6 is now missing just one digit. It's missing a 6. Box 5 is only missing a 5. Oh, there may be another logical deduction I need to make. I have 3 1s, I have 3 2s, I have 3 3s in 3 rows. I have 3 4s. I only just placed 1 5, incidentally enough. But I have 3 7s, 3 8s. I don't have 3 9s, actually. I have a 9 in the bottom row in column 6, in the top row in column 5. Column 4, it must be in the middle, so that's forced to be there. This is definitely a 5-6 pair now. Except that can't be 5. This cell cannot be 5 because of the 5 already there, so that's a 6. That's a 5. This is now a 5-6 pair, except that can't be 6, so that must be 5, and that must be 6. Let's see, I'm down to 3 rows left. But I can start looking at columns. This is a 3-5 pair, neither of which are disambiguated by the row. This actually cannot be 5, because there's a 5 already there. This is 6 or 7. Oh, well, that's actually a write-in. That one, by definition, is a 4. Well, this is weird. Okay. I've got a 7 here and a 7 there, so 7 in column 2 has to be in the middle, which still leaves it in either of these places. Let's see, this can't be 5. That's a 6-7 pair. Neither, oh, except there's a 6 there, so that sorts out that. This is a 3-5 that still isn't resolved yet. Two, 3, 5, and 9. Okay, these 4 here are from 2, 3, 5, and 9, except this one can't be 2, 3, or 9, so it must be 5. Now, since this one was either 3 or 5, this is now a 5, so a 5 can't go there, which means that must be 3. That must be 5. These 2 are now down to 2 or 9, except that can't be 9, so that must be 2. That's 9. This is now missing just one digit. It needs a 7. There's a 7 here and a 7 here. The 7 in row 8 must be in the middle, but it can't go there, so that's a 7. Let's see, these two are 3 and 1. But this can't be 1, so that must be 3. That must be 1. That's now missing a 6. That's missing a 4. Missing a 3. So I think I'm getting the hang of this, at least on the regular ones. Once I figure out how to actually put candidates in the right cells, I should be able to do these things in under 10 minutes, relatively easily, going forward. And I don't make silly mistakes, like accidentally miss pencil marking something to where I end up with two cells in one column or one box, or in worst case, both. But that's it for today, and I hope to see you again soon.